Okay, so we're solving for some literal equations. This is asking us to solve for r. Here's r. I want to identify my coefficient or my constant. In this case, my coefficient would be t. And the way I get rid of coefficients is I divide. I divide coefficients. So I'm going to divide by t. And I'm going to divide this side by t because of the division property of equality. And they cancel, and I get d over t equals r. Now I'm solving this one for b, but I notice I have a fraction. So I want to get rid of my fractions first, then constants, then coefficients. So I'll multiply by the denominator both sides by 2. I get a plus b equals 2a. Now I have my constant to get rid of. I'm solving for b, so I need to get rid of the plus a, the positive a, minus a from both sides. This is a capital A and a lowercase a, which are different variables, so they cannot combine. So this is 2a minus a equals b. Oh, that's all I want is to solve for b, so I put it here. Now I have to solve for m sub 1. I have force equals g m sub 1 m sub 2 over d squared. And because I want to solve for m sub 1, oh wait, I have a fraction. I'm going to get rid of the fraction by multiplying by my denominator. I multiply this side, I multiply this side. So I have f d squared equals g m sub 1 m sub 2. I'm still looking for m sub 1. All of these together, they have no pluses or minuses, so your answer should have no plus or minus. And then you're going to divide out what you don't want. So we're going to divide out the g and the m sub 2. If I divide by g and m sub 2 here, I divide by g and m sub 2 here. So that cancels, I'm left here. So now I have force times density squared, I think, over g m sub 2 equals m sub 1. Now I'm solving for x here. I need to focus up, here it is. Now I have to distribute. I get y minus y sub 1 equals mx minus mx sub 1. I'm looking for x, which is this, so I get rid of the constant. I'm going to add mx sub 1 plus mx sub 1, and that's going to give me y minus y sub 1 plus mx sub 1 equals mx. So let me rewrite that. Y minus y sub 1 plus mx sub 1 equals mx. Looking for x, now I'm going to get rid of my coefficient on both sides. So that leaves me with y minus y sub 1 plus m, x sub 1, excuse me, over m equals x. So I distributed. I didn't have a fraction. I got rid of my constant. And then I got rid of my coefficient. I strongly suggest you know how to solve this question. So here I'm solving for x. This looks a lot like a proportion, so I'm going to use my cross products. So x plus y times 2 equals x minus y. I'm going to distribute. And I have 2x plus 2y equals x minus y. I'm solving for x, which is, it's on both sides. So I need to get rid of my extra variable. I'm just going to subtract 2x. If you decide to subtract x, that's fine. That cancels, and I get 2y equals negative x minus y. Because 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Now I'm going to continue to focus on solving for x, so I need to get rid of this constant plus y, and I get 3y equals negative x. I have a negative coefficient, so I'm going to divide by -1 on both sides, and I get -3y equals x. Okay. Please text me with any questions.